Hey guys, Siddharth here from Zeron.ai, and today it's day 103 of It's All About Me, right? The last video was day 3, and today is day 103, so we have exact 100 days ka gap on what happened, and what did not happen, right? So as I told you, just to recap, I am a diabetic, and I needed to control my whole diabetes and be more productive as ever, right? So that was the goal when I started. All It's all about me. But what happened is, of course, a lot of personal turmoil was going on. If you recollect, my mom got into a hospital on August 28th. Then it was on and off, quite a bit of things around her, and things just were not falling in place, and hence I lost quite a bit of time, and I could not basically focus on It's All About Me. And but I did have that intention, and I did try my best to control my sugars in this duration, because I don't know how many of you know, there are two things that affects the sugar a lot. Thing number one is basically your stress. Thing number two is your food, right? Thing number three is your sleep. So all these three things affect your sugar levels. And yeah, and to be frank, all the three were like haywire and crazy. So and I'll show you the results of it. So basically, what happened is, from day three, that is day three, which was the last video, till day 88, I was conscious about what I eat. I was conscious about getting my sugar levels down. I was eating my tablets on time, everything. But it did not work out, and I'll show you the results around it. So if you see, I'm just casting my mobile phone for your for you to understand what happened. So if you see, this is a weight logging that I keep doing. So day three was September 18th. So day fourth, if you can see, the weight is logged as 96.25. And then from that, November 6th, it was launched. So basically, almost 20 days or so, and I just lost half a kg. I told you I was conscious. And between November 16th and December 8th, my mom expired, and quite a bit things happened in my life. And you can see, still I just lost about about just about a kg, right? But December 12th, I took things in my hand. Told it me be conscious, and let me also keep seeing what is my sugar levels, just to understand what's happening with me. So I put a patch. I'll show you the results of my sugar levels from December 12th onwards. But before that, if you see, from December 8th to December 11th, I lost about 200 grams. But December 11th to December 15th, it was almost same. But from December 15th onwards, I've lost quite a bit. Where December 15th was 94.6, and today is 93. But I literally have lost about 2 kgs of weight. As I told you, weight was not our intention, it was happy accident, but still it's a critical indicator of what happens when you start focusing on your overall health. And in this time, let me be very, no, let me kind of tell you key, nothing much had changed. In a sense, I was living a high stress life. I was having a lot of work. I was stressed personally. I was stressed professionally, right? And yeah, that's the result. But as I told you, December 12th, I thought, okay, let's put a patch and kind of monitor my glucose levels, how it looks like over a day. In that, in this period, I did two experiments. One with blood test, sorry, with medicine, another without medicine. So if you see here, I would like to show you a small graph that we built through our live CGM recording. So yesterday my CGM expired, so thereby no current data can be seen. But if you see over here in the reports, right, uh, I want to kind of see my data from December 12th to say December 19th, the 7 days when I was having my medicines. And if I show my data for this 7 days specifically, I've kept that my target blood group should have been between 80 and 180. And if you start seeing over here, this is how the data would look like, right? Most of the time, it would have been above 180. right? Technically it should be 150, so let's put as 150 and see the data. So if you see between 80 and 150, the green parameter where I should have been in my most of the time, I was not. So this is day one on, sorry, this is the day 7th, 19th of December. And this is, you know, the 18th, 17th, 16th, 15th, right? And so on and so forth. Now, if we see the stats, right, how it looked like between these days, uh, right? If you see most of the day, more than 50% of the time I was at a higher range, that is above 180 degree, 180 mg per dl, and only couple of and normal time was typically always below 50, typically. So that's how my blood sugar was fluctuating, and mind you, I was having my tablets. But you know what? When you have tablets, I've seen that especially diabetic medicine has a effect on your overall thought process and overall how you perform. And I felt that. So from 19th onwards, I stopped eating tablets for a week to understand how it is going to change. I don't recommend anyone to do this. It was basically for me to understand myself, and hence I took a chance of stopping my tablets. So from 19th to 26, if I see what's the data, if you can see, the data has changed. Almost, I've been above the high line, that is 150, right? Per dg, for almost 60% and about times. Most of the days it's hovering around 80% of the time I was at high. I'm not counting Monday, because Monday was just a couple of hours that it read, and it was always about 150, but that's okay. But if you consider from Sunday on Sunday up to Sunday, almost 80% of time I was at a higher level of sugar. When I say higher level of sugar, it doesn't mean that I was always at 400 or 300. It was a wavering data, but at the same time, it was above 150, right? So where on Sunday, that is 25th December, the Christmas day, my max sugar levels was quite high, right? So this is how my sugar levels looked like without this thing. But mind you, over here, I was focused on what I'm eating, how much I am eating, right? So that I know what's happening over there. But at the same time, my physical activities were pretty normal, just your regular walks, what was happening. And if you want to see that data as well, so let me kind of stream that as well, so that you understand what was my data for that. So I'm casting my phone once again. Okay. So if you see here, so if you see my health data, this is how my health data would look like overall as an activity, right? Week on week, more this thing. So this is recent. Let's kind of look into walking plus distance for last 1 week. So last 1 week, I have like walked average of 5 kilometers. That's good. Last one whole month, it's about 4.7 kilometer, which is also decent. But if you see, most of my peaks have started post 12th December. Before that, it was quite average, right? And then last 6 months, it's 4.9. So that means I've been typically a good walker, right? Because every month I've been walking quite a bit over here. But if you see specifically, my average walk in December for last so it's weekly that it's covering. So December is quite a bit. Let's put it yearly so that it's easier. In December, my average has been 4.9. In November, it is 4.6. October and September, when I was starting, it was 5.1. So overall, I walk quite a bit in a day. 5 kilometers is a decent number. But if you see here, number of steps, on an average, this month it is about 7,000, last month 6.8, 7.5, 7.2. So I'm a decent walker, is what I would say, be it then or now, right? And overall, if you see the kind of energy that I burn, to give you a better understanding of that yearly, so this month I'm burning on an average active energy is about 442 kilocalorie. Last month it was 350. October was 414, and September was 436. Right, so that's been the energy that I've been burning. But as I told you, not much has happened with me with regards to overall health. But yeah, as soon as I stopped the medicine, one thing that I felt as a difference is it's helping me a lot. I'm able to think more clearly. I'm much more faster and much more confident. So I want to continue that and see that experiment how it goes. But as I told you, I'm not recommending it for any one of you. Please do consult a doctor, uh, right, and do it. But here I want to experiment on myself. I want to hack myself, and hence I'm going to try. But in case something happens to me in that period, I have access to the doctors. I have access to all the kind of health apps so that I could take care of myself. So please, please, please don't do it as I do, but try to keep having your medicines and try to focus on this. Now, what we did in last 100 days, apart from this, we saw that the way we were building the whole, deciphering the brain initiative, and it's all about me. We needed quite a bit of support, and multiple tools were not helping me, and it was not even giving us a whole system. Hence, we have developed a platform. I will talk about the platform tomorrow because tomorrow I'm going to start a second level of our experiment where I'm going to use our the platform that we at Zuron have developed, right, to see how I'm improving in my cognition and my overall health. I'll be taking you through the journey every day now onwards, or as often as I can. Because of my schedule, I'm not able to spend a lot of time, but I'll try to do my best and be around and see how it would work. Right. And yep, that's all from my side. This is the update for day 103. Wait for day 104. A lot of new things happening. I'm also going to show you by varying a patch tomorrow how do I vary it and what I'm doing it, because we are starting a new cohort in Jan 21st, and would love for you guys to sign up for the cohort. Uh, See ya for now. Bye bye.